Stop. Before you skip this video, I promise you're about to lose 3,000 pounds this year, and you don't even know it. Not on holidays, not on takeaways, but on 7 habits so small, so normal, you do them without thinking. By the end of this video, you'll know your number, and it might shock you. Keep a tally as we go. How many of these are you? The number at the end tells you exactly where you rank against the average household. Habit 1. The meal deal. It's £3.50, maybe £4 with a drink. Grabbed on the way to work because packing lunch felt like too much effort this morning. Do that 5 days a week, every working week of the year, and you've spent over £1,000. Say you're in London. That meal deal creeps closer to £4.50, which pushes your yearly total past £1,150 before you've even added a coffee. Not on a holiday. Not on anything you'll remember in December. Just lunch you could have made at home the night before for less than £1. Running total, £1,000. Habit 2. The daily coffee run. £3.20 for a latte, one a day. Feels harmless. Basically a treat, right? Except £3.20 times 5 days times 52 weeks is over £700 a year. Grab it from a chain like Costa or Starbucks instead of a supermarket machine, and you're often paying closer to £3.50 or £3.80, nudging that number even higher without you noticing. Look at that pile of cups stacking up on screen. Every single one of those is a pound coin you'll never see again. Running total, £1,700. Habit 3, and this one is genuinely rude. Your car and home insurance auto-renews every single year, and insurers are counting on you not to check. Brand new customers get the best rates to lure them in. Loyal customers who never switch quietly get pushed onto more expensive tariffs. Comparison sites regularly find people who've stayed with the same insurer for 5 years, paying £150 to £200 more than a brand new customer would pay for the exact same cover, same car, same address. Read that again. You're being charged more for staying loyal, not for a mistake, not for a claim. Totals climbing fast. £2,000. Habit 4. Forgotten subscriptions. Open your banking app right now and scroll through your direct debits. A streaming service at £8 a month, a fitness app at £10, a forgotten cloud storage plan at £2. Add those 3 up alone, and you've already hit £250 a year without noticing a single one of them leave your account. It doesn't feel like much at £8 or £12 a month until you see the yearly total staring back at you. Running total, £2,250. Habit 5. Cash sitting in an account paying next to nothing in interest. Someone with £10,000 sitting in an account paying 0.5% earns just £50 a year. Move that same £10,000 into a decent easy access saver paying 5%, and it earns £500 instead. Same money, same risk, wildly different return. Purely because of where it's parked. That gap alone is worth around £500 a year for doing absolutely nothing except switching accounts once. Total, £2,750. Habit 6. Not using your ISA allowance. Every tax year you get an allowance of up to £20,000 you can save or invest completely tax-free. A higher rate taxpayer with £15,000 sitting in savings outside an ISA could easily see £450 or more taxed away in a single year. Money that would have stayed completely untouched if it had simply been inside the allowance instead of outside it. Free money, sitting there, unclaimed every single year. Total, £3,200. Habit 7. Never switching your energy or broadband provider. These companies are built on the assumption you'll never leave. Comparison sites regularly show loyal customers stuck on default tariffs paying £300 to £400 more a year than switchers pay for the exact same gas, electricity, or broadband speed. Same trap as your insurance, just dressed up as a different bill. Final total, £3,550. Okay, pause for a second and add yours up. How many of those 7 were you? 0 to 2. You're already ahead of most people, top 20% of Brits when it comes to money habits. 3 to 5. That's bang average, which honestly means there's real money sitting on the table for you. 6 or 7, we need to talk. But don't feel bad when you're not alone, and that's exactly why you're watching this video right now. Here's the part that actually stings, though. That £3,000 isn't just £3,000. It's not a one-off loss you shrug off and move on from. It happens every single year, which means the real cost is what that money could have become if it had been working for you instead. Invest £3,000 a year at a steady 7% return, and after 20 years, you're not looking at £60,000. You're looking at roughly £123,000. Read that again. You're not just wasting £3,000 a year. You're wasting a house deposit or years off your retirement. So here's what I want you to do. Don't try to fix all 7 today. That's how nothing gets fixed. Pick 3. Cancel one subscription you forgot about. Switch your savings to something that actually pays interest. And skip the meal deal tomorrow. Comment your tally below. How many of the 7 were you? I read every single one, and I genuinely want to see the number. And if you want to know the exact savings account I'd actually use to fix habit 5, that's coming up next.